All right, if you have a Craftsman, yard machine, Cadet, Troy-Bilt, whatever MCD machine you have, and you have a carburetor like this is the newer style. Notice the choke has the rod coming up where you adjust it from the top. I like these machines better. Getting to the carburetor is a million times easier compared to the older predecessor style, where you got to basically take half the machine apart. So I just want to simply show you this. Sometimes you can't always get this carburetor as easily off Amazon or something. Amazon has a ton of these style though. These two carbs are basically the same. The one thing that's different is the choke linkage. So this one I already pulled the butterfly out. This one has a metal piece to it where it adjusts with the rod coming down to the side. This one's up top. If you buy a carb like this, or you have a carb like this, in my situation where I bought a bunch of these carbs last winter because I fixed a ton of them, this was an extra one, and I'm working on this machine to flip. I don't feel like tearing this one apart and trying to clean it to get it right. I just rather put a new carb on it and be done with it. You could very easily do it. On this one, it's just 2 Phillips head screws. You got to loosen up. Just make sure you got a real nice grip on it because they do strip out easy. Once you get the 2 screws out, the butterfly plate comes right out, and then you could slide this metal piece out. Same thing with this one. There's no screws. You just have to use a nice pair of needle nose or vice grips, channel locks to pull that plate out, and then you could free it. And simply now I could put this choke mechanism onto my new carburetor just by pushing down like so. I'll put the plate in. The only other thing you got to modify, which you can easily do, is if you look, the fuel inlet is basically horizontal, whereas the fuel inlet on this has a nice degree slope. You can modify these. All you got to do is take an open-ended wrench. I got a 10 millimeter, and just crank it so that you get an angle that's pretty close to it, just for your fuel routing. All right, I like these snow blowers with this engine. It's a lot easier to work on. If I can't get this one going, I'll tear apart this one, but for a couple bucks, 15 bucks, it's well worth it to have a new carb on it. Hope this is helpful to someone in a pinch, and stay cool.